something. What is the name of this, Greg?
It's the Mount Healthy Haunted Hall.
Oh, the Haunted Hall. Let me tell you, I've been in there. These people are terrible around here. I'm telling you right now, you've got to come up to the Mount Healthy
Haunted Hall.
Haunted Hall. I knew I could. Thank you, Betty. It's my pleasure this evening to be here at the Mount Healthy Haunted Hall. And on my right, I've got Greg Hancock and his lovely wife, Betty, on my left. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Mount Healthy Haunted Hall. Greg,
yes.
Let me start with you.
Sure.
When did this project start?
We started in 1990. This is our 12th year running. We have 3 groups involved. 2 Boy Scout troops, one from North Cottage Hill, one from here at Mount Healthy, and the Knights of Columbus Council who let us use their hall. The money that we raise it's split between the 3 groups. The Knights use their money. It goes back into the community and it's various community and charity funds.
I see. So this has been going on for 12 years.
Right, 12 years.
12 years.
How did you really establish this thing?
Well, we had 2 local gentlemen here in the area that they put on a scare at their house, if you want to call it, in their backyard. And they came to us and they wanted to use the inside for their scaring, I guess. And from then on, it just blossomed into what you see today. They came up, they had all their costumes, we used all their costumes. Then eventually they got out of the business, they became our consultants. And they did the floor plans for a while, and we rented things from them. And now we've grown to where we've bought our own masks, our own props. We do our own floor plans now, and thanks to those 2 guys they've gone on to bigger and better things. We do everything ourselves now.
It takes quite a few people to put this whole thing together, and it takes about how long to put it together?
Roughly before we begin, we spend about 100 hours a week up here for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Just building it, putting the props in, getting it ready.
You say about 100 hours, but
Right.
what is that in weeks or whatever?
We spend 2 weeks before we actually open building it. On Saturday and Sunday, we spend about 12 to 15 hours a day up here. And throughout the week, we're here 4 to 8 hours, or 4 to 6 hours a day.
So what you're telling me, behind this facade, if you want to call it that, is truly a building, a real live building. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. I just wonder what it was, because looking at this, this is all constructed by you folks here, and then of course this all disappears come the last Sunday in October.
Right. The porch stays here, but everything else, the wall panels that you see out front, that all comes down.
When do you actually start planning for this? I mean, this is the year 2001. All right, we're certainly going to try to have one in 2002. Now, when do you actually start planning for this thing?
We'll take December and January off. We wrap everything up in November, and we'll take December and January off, and then we start having monthly meetings in February so that we can get floor plans done, ideas done, designs done, and then we can start going to businesses looking for donations. As many things as we can get donated for props and materials to build our things, the better off we are, since we're all nonprofit groups.
Well, I think that's just fabulous. That's fantastic. I mean, do you actually start planning this in February for what you're going to do in October of next year?
Right.
And this is a group of people? I mean,
we have a 12-person committee.
12 persons? Wow, that's 12. And a lot of these people these are just regular people. These people got jobs and everything else, and
everybody has full-time jobs. Yes, that's on the committee, and this is what they do.
And they donate their time.
Yes, everybody here is volunteers. There are no paid people here. To run it, it takes about 30 actors a night to fill all the acting spots. And then there's probably another 20 to 30 people that are behind the scenes working concessions, selling tickets, working security, being monitors, taking care of the actors. So all told, it's between 55 and 60 people that we need volunteering each night.
You add new things each year and so on and so forth?
Right, we add, we subtract. Over the past 12 years, we found what scares people, what people like. So we're able to take some things away. We keep some things every year, and we change things, we put new things in, and you never know from year to year what's going to happen.
Well, that sounds great. Got that, folks? Never know from year to year. So if you were here last year, you may not see or be involved with what's happening inside there this year. Betty,
yes.
Fill me in on a few things that go around here as to how many people you've had here in the past, or how many did you have here last year?
We had just about 6,000 people go through. We call them victims. Go through the hall last year. And we've grown from the first year, we only had about 350 total go through for the entire time we ran, and now we have about 6,000 a year go through.
6,000, I like that. Victims, did you get that, folks? Victims, not people, these are victims. Does that tell you anything about what's going on behind me here in these, how many buildings, Greg?
Right now we have 3.
3 buildings.
But 6 areas to go through, but 3 buildings.
6 areas, 3 buildings. This one, and one back behind this one, and one back behind that one. You see, I know because I've been through all 3 of these buildings. Yes, I have.
And how long does this run now, Betty?
Every weekend in October, except for the last Sunday. We are closed the last Sunday in October. And on Fridays and Saturdays, we're open from 8 to 11. And on Sundays, we're open from 7 to 9.
No, that's so the kids can go back to school on Monday morning.
That's right.
If the victims make it through these 3 buildings, they can go back to school the next morning. Well, listen, I think what we ought to do, shouldn't we try to go through here and see what's going on the inside? I noticed something else. What is that out there? Here we go. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, thanks, Greg. You don't let me go. Oh, great.
Oh, the green?
Uh-oh. Whoa. What do we got over here? Whoa. Hey, and there's a step up here, too. You got to be careful here. Look at in here. Look what we've got in here. Those victims didn't make it. They did not make it. No. Okay, let's go through here. There's somebody floating up there. And oh, this is something else. There's blood everywhere around this place, Greg.
This is our mad butcher.
The man butcher? Oh, I could go along with that. What's he grinding here? Oh my gracious. Look at this. I'm ready to get out of here. I've had enough of this. I don't know. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look out. Look out. Look out. This. Now, wait a minute now. Hold on. Let's see. Look, here comes that wall. Look out. Can we, where are you going? Are you going to go that way? Because I'm going to go that way as soon as this wall decides not to move or it's going to move or... There we go. Here we go. I'm going to come over here by you. Oh, my goodness. Boy, made it through there. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what. This is really something else. Oh, my God. Oh! We gotta look at this. We got a guy getting. He's in that chair, and they just keep doing it. Oh my gracious! Who's that behind him over there? Behind the chair? Who is that? That's the guy that's giving the juice to this guy. That's what I thought. Oh my gracious! Well. Don't shake hands with him, whatever you do. Because if you do, and they give you the juice, you get juice too. Wow, look at this. Okay, where are we going? Okay, I'm with you. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, this, what is this, Psycho? Norman? Oh, my God, look at this. It's Norman Bates. It's Norman.
Have you seen my mother? Have you seen my mother?
Oh, yes, we have.
Where?
She went out that way. Yeah, my oh my God. I got the goose pimples with that one, boy. I tell you. I mean, he really did a nice. Oh my God. There she is. Man alive. You know what? We just. There's Norman Bates' hotel. Oh, this is it. How bloody can you get? Uh-oh. Here we go. I hear something in this building. Wow. I hear something in here. What's here? What?
Be careful because
I hear it.
here is actually turning right now.
I hear it. Oh, hey, oh! Can you see that? This building's moving. You got to move fast. Move quick. Move very quick. Wow. Uh-oh. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh.
Help me!
Oh my gosh.
Come here, undo these chains!
Look at this. Look at this in here.
Help me!
Look at this.
Undo these chains and get me out of here!
Oh my. Mike,
Oh my gosh, help me! He's coming back!
oh my.
Get me out of here, undo these!
He's got the wheel going over there. The grinding wheel is going. What's he gonna do with
Get me
that
out of
grinding wheel?
here!
What is he gonna do with that grinding wheel? My gosh.
Oh, just undo these chains and take me with you! Let me get out of here!
How can I take her with us? She's.
I'll be okay if you just take me with you. Just get me out of here.
There's no way that we can do this because we can't take you with us because you. Oh. Well,
Get me out of here!
no, let's go. Let's get. Whoa, we gotta get. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Now where are we going here? Uh-oh. Where are we at here? Well, we gotta go through here. Okay. Wow. We're in here, but I don't know where we go from here. Are we going out? Wow. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing, it's really good to be outside, because inside there, that's bad. That is really bad. And if you want to be a victim, you want to come up here to the Mount Healthy Haunted Hall, because it is haunted. There are people all over here that are just out of this world. They are out of this world because some of them are cut in half and some of them are all over the place. Oh, Norman Bates' hotel. Oh. Yes, and he came in looking for us. I'll tell you, he's a very frightening person, that Norman Bates.
This is our vortex spinning tunnel. This is handmade. It took us about 3 months to build and get it right, get it working and everything. What it does is it gives you the effect that the platform is moving when in reality it's standing still. Nothing's moving except the outside where you see the dots going around. And it throws off your equilibrium so it feels like you're riding up the wall of the tunnel.
So are you telling me if I close my eyes, I can get through there without any problem?
Right, as long as you hold on to the handrails.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go. Here I go. I'm going to hold on to this rail here. I'm going. I feel like I'm going off to the side here a little bit. You know what? He's right. Yeah, I do feel like I really feel this. Greg says this doesn't move, but I'm moving. I don't understand why I'm moving so much. All right. Wow. Eddie, come up here and talk to me about this vortex thing. So you guys built this thing by yourselves
Yeah.
with your materials and so on and so forth.
We had a lot of scrap materials, and then we figured out different ways to put different things together to make it work. And it was new here last year, and it was such a hit. We brought it back this year.
I tell you, it is fantastic. You know, I think I saw one of these some other place, but I'll tell you, this one is. I came across there, and I'll be honest with you, I thought it was kind of drifting off to the side. No, you know, and I know Greg told me point blank, the stairway, the tread here is solid, but I'll tell you, I was walking over there, and I did. I felt like I was just going off to the side. It's a good thing I was holding on. For crimey's sake. Yeah, these things I understand are quite interesting because you say your people built it. How long did it take them to build it?
Well, it took about 3 months of planning to build it, and probably at least a good solid week of just strictly working on this last year. We had trial and error. Some things didn't work, and then we had to improve them or go back to the drawing board, but we made it work, and we're pleased with how it came out.
Well, you ought to be, because it is a fantastic thing. And take my word for it, folks. You want to get shoved off to the side with this thing. I feel like I'm still going this way. I don't know why, but you know, and it's just fantastic. That's great. Okay, we go down here now. We're gonna go out, I think. Man, we got more people out here. We got. Oh, you know, this is. I'll tell you, Betty, this is a frightening situation here. I mean, what is that? Is that just a wall over there, or is that just? I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was part of this. The SOS Nightmare. Oh my gosh. Gee whiz. Wow, look at that. Nobody in there. I'm glad of that. They must have swam to shore or something. Sad. That's a that guy's named Howlow and Ween. I guess Ween is his last name.
Ween is his last name.
Ween's his last name. Okay. Look down at the ground. Look at this. I hate to say this, folks, but he's still moving. I mean, I yes, he is. He's what's his name? Jack D. Ripper. Oh, and he's been buried since then, and he's still moving. Look at what.
Good evening.
Oh, look at this. This is Count Dracula and
Yes, Count Dracula.
and Mrs. Dracula.
My latest victim.
Oh my gosh. Look, I'm going to go over here and talk to the latest victim here a minute. Whoa, I can't get in here. Latest victim, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
You've been in this casket for 7 years?
No, thank goodness not in here for 7 years.
What is your real name?
My name is Diane Miller.
Glad to know you, Diane.
Thank
You're doing
you.
a great job.
Thank
Great
you.
job. Now I've got to go talk to this guy over here.
Watch it.
I don't really want to talk to this guy, but I'm going to have to. I have no choice. You know? That's the only way I can get by him, I think, if I interview him. You know,
I think so.
Count Dracula, you're looking great here.
Thank you.
A great outfit. Yes.
Yes.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 12 years.
Well, oh, you're one of the
Original.
original.
Yes, I am.
And what is your regular name, Count?
Andy Shear.
Andy Shearer.
Aha.
Glad to have you in. Great. It's just great, isn't it, gang? Boy, I'll tell you, we're going to sneak through here now.
Are you
Watch
sure?
out. You better be careful.
Hello. Hello. We're coming through here, I guess, I hope. Well, maybe. I can't see a darn thing. We've got to get in here with our camera first. This is a maze in here. And I was telling my victim here in front of me that I go in there, I won't come out until next week. Uh-huh. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do. Victim, why don't you go in and we'll see you out the other end? Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, the one thing that they failed to do is, or they did in the side inside there, is they turned the juice off. And this was the guy that was in the electric chair. And I want to tell you something. I had to wait till they turned the juice off. I grabbed him and pulled him out of the chair so I could get him outside here. And I want to find out who he is. What's your name, sir?
Joe Hancock.
Joe Hancock. Joe, how long have you been doing this?
About 12 years.
Joe's been here 12 years. And Joe, do you do other things besides get electrocuted?
Not much.
Not much. Didn't I see you not too long ago someplace else in here?
Oh, I might have been doing a little deep work.
I think you were cutting up is what I think you were doing.
Oh, Chef Pierre.
Yeah, Chef Pierre, that's what I thought. Well, it's great to have you with us. Keep up the great work. You all do a fantastic job here. Thanks so much, Joe. Remember the lady you saw in there who wanted to get out of the chains? Well, we got her out of the chains. And we want to know who this lady is. Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Diane Miller.
Diane Miller. And Diane, how long have you been doing this?
7 years.
You haven't been in those chains 7 years, have you?
No, all over, all over.
You do many things, I take it, here with a haunted hall. Is that correct?
Yes,
And you've been doing this for 7 years.
yes.
Now, you're not the same lady that I saw in a casket?
Yes.
Aha! I knew I recognized that wonderful face.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Well, you do a fantastic job. You really do. And these people around here ought to be very proud of you.
Oh, I thank you.
I love your hair.
Oh, I couldn't do anything with it this morning.
I don't know who you go to, but they do a heck of a job. That's all I can say. But it's really great to have you here. It's great to have you volunteer for this sort of thing.
Thanks.
And you do a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Both ways, both places, I should say. Okay?
Okay.
I didn't let the cat out of the bag when I said that, did I? Because she was dead the last time I saw her.
I came back to life.
She came back to life, that's right, with Dracula.
That's right.
Well, listen, thanks so very, very much, and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
You do a great job.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is one of the most fantastic haunted halls you've ever seen. So please, if you really want to have some fun
you want to bring your family out here, and it's a family thing, please come out to the Mount Healthy Haunted Hall, located on Sword Avenue in Mount Healthy, because you will, I guarantee, will be frightened. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
This has been a production of Waycross Community Media, the Access Partnership of Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township. Opinions expressed are those of the program's participants and do not necessarily represent the Community Programming Board, volunteers and staff of the Waycross Media Center, the community governments, or the cable company. If you have questions regarding this program, or if you would like to participate in the activities of Waycross, call 825-2429, or write Waycross Community Media, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio, 45240.